Hi loves, welcome back to my channel, Peace with Sha. I go by Sha or Shalanda. This is a hair, lifestyle, and motivational channel. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so that you never miss an upload. If you're a returning viewer or subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. In this video, I'm going to do a redo of my lock detox. I tried this last year and a lot of you all told me that one, I just didn't do it long enough. That's why I didn't see the results that I wanted to see. And that also, like, sometimes if you don't do it long enough, then the other alternative is to do multiple sessions, so like shorter sessions with multiple rinses. I'm not going to do multiple rinses today. I'm just going to do one session that's about 20 to 30 minutes, but I'm in my bathroom right now because I do need to trim some of my locks. I have been holding on to some of the edges or the ends of my locks for the longest, and it's just time to let them go, right? Like, let's just let things go. They're not working for us. They're not doing anything for us. It's kind of hard because I do have my length goals, and I think a part of me wanted to keep some of them on to show that I'm retaining length, but like, what's the point of keeping something on that literally doesn't want to be attached anymore? And I know that there are different attachment methods someone can try to do, like crochet and things of that nature, to keep pieces that are breaking apart onto the lock, but I'm just not that interested in it. I feel like if it's breaking apart, there's a reason why, and I want to get more down to the reason why as opposed to like keeping it. And like, the two aren't mutually exclusive. You could do both, but I just don't want to keep them. So we are, and it also just looks kind of like janky, like when my hair is not when my hair is straight. So like, here is an example of one where if I just pull it, I'm sure it'll come off. And this is a result of me picking at my locks, and I've stopped doing that. So I stopped going in my locks with tweezers and I stopped picking at them. I just like, I have to sit with the fact that some of my locks might have lint or buildup or whatever that it may be very hard to get out. And so I'm hoping that this lock detox will help get some of those things out. And I'm also just gonna deal with like some of the actions I've made prior to this moment as far as picking at my locks, and now we have to say goodbye to some of the edges or the ends of them. So here's one example here that I have to get rid of, and let's see if I can actually see. Okay, I can't see it anymore. I'm trying to see if I can see where the buildup was that I was poking at. I can't see it, but we're gonna say goodbye to that one. Let's just put that here. Here's another one. You see what I mean by like having to just let go of it? Because look, you guys, look how long it is, but it's damaged. It's just like, I don't even want to try to repair it. It just is what it is. So we're gonna let that go. So much hair, oh my gosh. Okay, I have a few others. Let's see what's up. It's actually not as hard as I thought. I mean, I didn't think it would be that hard to let things go, but I just still don't want to for length purposes. But same when I had loose hair, like, it's just not wise to just keep on holding on. And it looks a little janky sometimes, not gonna lie. This one I feel like it might come because I was picking up this earlier, but hopefully I can just avoid it. We'll see in a couple months if that is or is not the case. Also, Happy New Year. Oh, here's one. Well, I can feel it. I don't know if I should just go ahead and cut it, but I can feel right here. I'm probably gonna have to cut it later. We'll just wait and see. The thing is, like, obviously a lot of these are not gonna get thicker. Like, what is gonna get thicker is only what's growing out of my scalp, and whatever is already like the length of the locks, they're not gonna get thicker or change. Like, you know, the thickness is the thickness that they are as it relates to like the length on the bottom. Okay, let's go to this side and see. There are a couple over here that I know needed to be cut. Some of them I already cut like earlier last year or mid last year, whenever I did my last like trimming video. Okay, this is cool. Oh, that's surprising. I thought there were a lot on this side that needed to be cut. I guess I was wrong. I know there are a couple, I just haven't got to them yet. Okay, this is fine, that's fine, it's fine. And what I'm looking for is just like a change in thickness, like a very drastic change in thickness from like the base to the end of the lock. That's fine. Yeah, some of these I think I already cut on this. Okay, here's one. If you can see that, it's just like literally just hanging. So we're gonna cut this. We're gonna cut this, bye-bye. You see it? It's just like, poor thing. We're gonna cut it. It looks so much better. It really does. Like, it looks so much better. That's so much. That's at least like 1.5 inches. That's a lot, but it has to go. Okay, I feel like there's at least one here. It is here, which is again just a lot, but we have to let that go. Bye-bye. Okay, any more? I think that was it. So I think the total of about 4 or 5 of them, I think that's it. Yeah, I'm very happy about that. We are gonna go do our lock detox, so let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so I'm gonna set everything up on the floor right here. I think I'm just gonna lay this way while like I listen to a podcast or like maybe watch something on my laptop. I'm just gonna set out a towel. Last time I did this, I didn't have any spillage or anything, but just in case, like you just wanna set something down under like your bucket or whatever you're gonna use. And for me, I just feel like this is easier to do on the floor right now, so we're just gonna do it on the floor. I got this from Amazon and I can link it like in my storefront, but yeah, I got this from Amazon and it's a nice size, I feel. And I didn't have any problems, any leakage from this either. So yeah, I think it's a good option if you want to use something a little bit more comfortable than like a bucket or something. So I'm going to use equal parts vinegar, apple cider vinegar, and water. And I'm also going to put some baking soda in here and also some essential oils. So I'll show you what those things are soon. Okay, so I just have some basic apple cider vinegar. I wasn't too pressed about the name brand or anything like that. Got some baking soda. I have some tea tree oil, some lavender essential oil, and I'm gonna put water in the container. I don't really recall how much water I used last time. I do want it to be full, but I don't want to be too full. So I'll just see how many cups of water I'll need. I'm guessing about like maybe 4 or 5, maybe more. Because I'm just trying to soak like the length of my hair. I don't need my whole scalp and everything else like and drenched in it. It's cool. So we'll see. And I also decided to lay another towel down because I just feel like I'd rather be safe than sorry. I don't think anything's gonna happen, but for peace of mind, I just laid another towel down. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, so actually in total right now, I have about 12 cups of water. I think I'm just gonna do maybe, I don't know how much apple cider vinegar I actually have, but I just felt like the equal parts to me right now doesn't make sense. Maybe if I had a smaller container, I feel like it would make sense, but I really am trying to fill this up. Again, I haven't even laid down, so this probably is all the water I do need. So maybe I'll just do 12 cups of water, and maybe, so I have 12 cups, so maybe I'll try just to put all the apple cider vinegar in here, or maybe 4 cups of apple cider vinegar. We'll see. Okay, so all of that ended up being a little over 2 cups of apple cider vinegar. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add that in here. So total we have about 14 cups of liquid, which I think is more than enough. Once I lay my head down, I can definitely see that being enough liquid in here. Again, I don't think I'll have this problem, but just to catch anything, if there is any spillage, I'm gonna put this Pyrex here. This is like the drainage tube. So if things start draining, it should drain in here. Again, I don't suspect that it will until I let it loose, but we'll just keep that here just in case. All right, we are going to drop in some essential oils. Like I said, I have tea tree and lavender. Tea tree is antifungal oil, and it's also a cleansing agent. We have enough water in here to where it will be diluted. We're just gonna go ahead and drop some tea tree oil in here. And it is a pretty strong oil, but like I said, we have about, how much? We have about 14 cups of liquid in here, so it's gonna be diluted pretty well. Always wanna make sure you dilute your essential oils, just because like in their natural, like most concentrated form, they can be harmful and it can be irritants if they're not diluted. So then we're going to use lavender oil because I just like the scent of lavender oil, and I feel like it's very relaxing, and this is going to be very much a self-care, relaxing type of situation. I've seen different folks have different opinions. Some people add baking soda, some people don't. I think that I'll just let my hair sit for a little while, and then after maybe about halfway there, when I have only like 10 or so minutes left, maybe I'll add some baking soda to help. And my understanding is the baking soda interacts with the acid and just helps to remove some of the buildup too. Okay, I think we have the right amount of water. Just gonna get my hair all wet everywhere. Okay, we're gonna start a timer, and I think I'm gonna stay here for like 20 minutes because last time I think I only did it for like 10 minutes and that was over it. So I'm gonna be a little bit more patient this time. Okay, so it's been 20 minutes and I did end up adding some baking soda to it. So what I did was like tilt my head down. It was hard to get on camera and not get like the floor wet, so I just didn't even try, but I kind of tilt my head down and I sprinkled some of the baking soda like over the actual log, and then of course it interacted with the vinegar, and I just like squeeze my locks and that like mixture together to just try to get it through each lock. I'm going to now drain this, and then I'm going to put new water in here with nothing, no apple cider vinegar, no baking soda, only water and I think lavender oil. I'm going to soak my hair for like another 5 minutes just to get any of the apple cider vinegar out, and then I'm going to do an actual like shampoo of my hair, and then I'm going to style it. So let's go ahead and drain this. That was very dramatic. It just needed some gravity. So now it's draining. Yeah, I'm just going to keep on draining it, and then I will come back when I'm done with this whole process. Okay, so I'm finally done washing my hair. When I got up from the tub, I saw that some of the buildup that was hard to get out of like the beginning of my locks, some of the gunk got loose, so I started like pulling it out, which was nice. I feel like a lot of the buildup that was on my scalp has been removed. I feel like I really won't know much until my hair dries, because then you can actually see like what's still in there. So I'm just gonna go through my hair and see if there's anything that's loose, like dirt or lint or like anything I can see that I can just want to grab. I'm just gonna take that out, and then I'm just gonna do my hair, and I'll come back to you all later. So I realized I never came back to talk to you guys after I did my lock detox, and I just wanted to say that I do think that this time around was a lot better. As I was stating previously a little while ago, that I feel like a lot of like the gunk was getting pushed out, and I was able to just like pull it out with my hands. There's still some locks that have some things on the bottom, but a lot of those I kind of see myself trimming over time anyway, so it's not too bad. So I am pretty happy about my experience. I'm glad I did it. Generally, like specialists or experts say like, 1 to twice a year to kind of do like a detox, in addition to of course regularly washing your hair. So I'm glad I did that. Thank you for joining me with that. Yeah, I think that's it. I will see you all in my next video. As always, peace, love, and joy. Bye.